Fair enough. Well, no, thank you again, and thanks for being, persistent in actually trying to find us. It is a bit of a schlep, I'll admit. There is a tunnel way. Do you know how to get back via the tunnel? Mind you, you might need a media pass.
There's a left and a right there, and anybody who can do that on the run is doing very, very well indeed. Very, very well.
Was it John Bow who famously did it around Bathurst in a supercar that was like an H-pattern gearbox as well?
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, quite tough at the moment, mate."
And when you cross the line.
Yeah.
By the way, a couple of people asking about us talking about Orica and the Ferrari 296. It is
Right now, in fact, and this we now think should be the final pit stop for Ferrari number 30. I cannot believe they're going to do.
You can never know with slow zones, etc. But this is the strategy they picked when they came in after 40 minutes or just over and 5 laps of the race. The margin of error.
Yes, but it got thrown off a little, but not by much, as you say.
It's within the margin of error, and some of those long barrier repairs.
It's been a race of attrition. You've needed, well, in theory, you'd need multiple bullets in the gun as a manufacturer to win. Well, Ferrari are debunking that theory at the moment. Ricardo Feller getting up onto the curb on the run down towards the Goodyear curve, and you just heard this bang, and like we said,
Ricardo Feller in the blue and white number 16 car with something rubbing on the left rear.
Puncture.
Has he got a puncture?
Yep, puncture for the rear left on that number 16 Sheriff Sport PHX.
Coming into the pit lane, there should be plenty of time with 45 minutes and 5 seconds. So does that count as 46 minutes? There goes the Ferrari in front of us, down towards the first corner, retaking the lead with 44 minutes and 45 seconds to go. And the fuel is still on, the time is still ticking away.
It was a 309 or may have been 308 GTI.
Yeah, correct.
He has grafted away, but he is such an attacking driver. And you can see the respect with which Frikadelli holds him here. The
way that it just have. Oh, orange wheel at the Goodyear hairpin from one of the BMWs. It's the number 53 car.
241.
241 car, sorry, on 53rd position. So that is the 3rd place in 240i. What a disaster. Left rear wheel has gone. That's not just a tyre, it's a tyre and wheel rim at times.
So there's that. There's a code 60 immediately come up at the Dunlop curve, what was known as the Dunlop curve, now Goodyear.
And a huge incident out on the Nordschleife with
the 4 kilometre mark. All we can see is a huge puff of dirt.
Is there a car in there? There's yellow flags waving. Yes, there was. It was the 185 in the Porsche Cayman, and that is the Cup 3 6th position car. The 718 Cayman, the SRS Zorg Rennsport machine. It's done damage. 21 years after the last non-German mark, it's Orica and Ferrari as the 296 comes of age for the first time of asking and wins the 51st running of the TotalEnergies. Dries Van Toor's going to come up about half a minute short with his teammates from Rover Racing and BMW. But there's honour in that run for BMW. Do drama right at the very end for the 111 TSI bright red Scirocco that has limped round to say that they've taken
their group. So they started outside the top 30 and have got all the way up into second. What a job from the drivers of that number 98 BMW. Dries Van Toor, he gave it his all, but there just was no answer at all from anybody for the pace of that Frikadelli Ferrari. Remarkable.
Looking through the results, there have been 7 manufacturers who have won this race. A huge first major international win for the 296. On home ground for the team, but the coveted TotalEnergies 24-hour trophy is going to a Ferrari team that has broken more than 2 decades of German manufacturer dominance at the Nürburgring Nordschleife. And it's a man that lives and operates his team from a wheel nuts throwaway up the road. Aberlin, on top of the world, has conquered the Nürburgring 24 hours.
He's about to get soaked, I think.
Do you think he'll care?
I don't think he's going to care a jot, no.